who was done to be. It could have been a connection, whatever. I don't know. Could be they don't like what I'm saying. But this is the second half of part 6. This is a series on Scott Winslow Albert and how him and others conspired to ruin my life, harm my family, and other things. And yet the FBI or no one has cared to even investigate it as of yet. Hopefully by bringing all this to light, they will. This lady Rhonda that you're here talking is a pawn that they used and told her all this crap that they're telling her that I'm playing to get her upset at me, to where she did some terrible things in Topeka to me. After she found out that that is all lies and she was used, she gave me these messages and stuff to help clear my name and set things right and show how wicked and evil that Scott Winslow Albert really is. Let's continue on, shall we?
He's a soul sucker and an intelligence sucker. His vocabulary is I have 9-year-olds who have better vocabularies than this guy. So he's hard to listen to a lot. So
Make front pages,
I'm trying not to let this consume my life. I still try to take some time to go.
Yet there's dozens and dozens and dozens of newspaper interviews. And there's dozens of TV interviews with me on a TV. But my vocabulary is a 9-year-old and all. See, this guy can't even just tell the truth about nothing. He's got to amp these people up and get these people mad at me and feed them through bullshit. That's got to be against the law.
Spend some time with my girlfriend and try to spend some time back with my hobbies and not let this gym shit consume me. But I got a plan. So, my very direct question for you, Rhonda. There are 2 videos that I would love to get my hands on that I can't find. And for some reason, somehow...
In every, well, maybe not every, but in most of these videos, and me and Rhonda was talking about that yesterday, he keeps crying about this video that I supposedly say that eBay gave me his... Well, I don't know. It keeps going in and out like that. Let's see if we can continue on. I think I think it's the trolls reporting my video or something. That's normally when that happens. But let's see, because this has never, ever, ever happened with YouTube. And it's kind of funny, all of a sudden it is. And now I screwed up where I was at, so give me a minute here.
Where he's, I don't know how you're doing it. I appreciate you. You know how vile they are, right? So they're vile to me. Okay, but that's okay. See, I have to set that aside, and I have to deal with this objectively. I have to deal with this as Jim, not emotionally, right? I don't want to be reacting. I want to be. See, that's the thing. See, Jim's doing all this stuff, and we're reacting. Him and his followers are just causing problems.
Okay, we got fast forward a little bit.
To what he's doing. Okay, I went in front of him. I went to where he is reacting to what we're doing. We're not keeping up on him. He's trying to keep up with us, right? That's on some level. I care about the original accusation because that's what started it. He says I did that.
Okay, here we go.
Interview.
We're getting close to it. Sorry about that.
And part of that interview is me calling him out. Show the papers. I got $1,000. Rhonda, I got $1,000. There's no joke. I got $1,000 in my pocket right now.
That's what I was talking about.
Rhonda, IP, address, and name. It was like the very first video he ever made of. So he posted a video of the fight that we had on the sidewalk. A couple months later,
which in the video he admits he started, of course that's in the video, he come up, he starts, there's 2 or 3 different videos where I shit my pants, I was on the side. The video shows nothing like that.
This eBay auction comes up and he accuses me of doing it. He's waving papers around in front of the camera. eBay just sent me the IP address and name of Woody LePage. That's the one that's doing it. I need that video. I need the video where he says, Woody did this, and eBay gave me the proof. You know, Rhonda, you already know that Steve and I are going to do an interview. I'm going public. We're going to interview. And part of that interview is me calling him out. Show the papers. I got $1,000. Rhonda, I got $1,000. It's no joke. I got $1,000 sitting in my pocket right now that I'm willing to put up for anybody that can show me that paperwork and submit it to the Greensburg Police Department. That's it. So, I need that video. I don't know where it's at, and I don't know how to find it. You know, that's it. So, if you know where that video is, you know, if I could get a link or...
And the thing is, everything about the auction and whatnot is still right there on my Facebook page. And any one of you can go on my Facebook page and go down my timeline. It don't skip days or nothing. I was posting, I think, every day and whatnot, setting out my canna hut. Go ahead. Go ahead. Because there's no such thing. It's a figment of their imagination. I said that eBay knows who done it and whatnot, which they do. I never said that Woody done it. Woody is a fake name. He keeps saying that people don't know that that's a fake name. But we did. Within the first couple of months of him doing it, we found out it was a fake name. That's why he was mad at Corey and everybody. Corey was going to come down to the healing fields to find out who had made the complaint. Because we know it wasn't Scott Winslow Albert, or we knew it wasn't a Woody LePage. But of course the healing fields wouldn't tell us nothing.
If you could just tell me like the date and what profile, I'll go get it myself. It doesn't matter. I just need that. I need that video of the original accusation. And the fact that he said eBay proves that I did that. I need.
Part of her decision to get this, she could never find that video. And let me tell you, you don't want this lady on your ass. She finds out everything. She used to work for the state.
Need that video. Those are the words I need. The rest of it, at 3.5 years, I don't give a shit. I don't care what he said about me. I don't care what he said about my family, my daughter, my girlfriend, my...
The other 3.5 years, I don't care what he did. Even though, you know, like I did, I put their pictures up. But right there, I don't care what he did about that. I give him forgiveness. They won't take my forgiveness, but right there he tells you he don't care. The only thing he cares about is some stupid paper that don't exist from the eBay auction.
Companies, I don't care about none of that on some level. I care about the original accusation because that's what started it. He says I did that, and that's why I'm the enemy.
Now he just says that's how this started. That is the paper, the auction. Go back and look. The fight outside the motorhome was months before that. And if you listen to him in his earlier stories, this started 8 years ago when I first come to Indiana. So which is it? 3 different stories you can hear already, if not 4.
Well, I need to call him out on that. He needs to produce those papers. I need that video so that I can say, well, right here, where's those papers that you flashed in front of the camera? You need to submit them to the police department. I got $1,000 that says you won't.
Don't you think if I had them papers, I would have posted them the day I got them? I wouldn't wave paper and say, I got this. I would have showed it. I've always showed everything. I don't hide a damn thing. I would have been proud. I would have contacted the police department and say, hey, I got this from eBay. But see, none of that happened. That's why all this is a figment of his imagination.
So, I appreciate your help. Just don't think that if I don't respond, I don't care. I get to them when I can. Sometimes what I do is I'll hit play. I'm at work and I'll set my phone down, hit play, and I'll just sit and listen to the audio while I'm working. Sometimes I'll go home or whatever. It just takes me a minute because I got you sending me videos, Steve sends me videos. I'm still trying to keep up on the current videos that Jim is doing, and then keep up on the videos that Steve is doing.
Ron's security guy does all this work and whatnot, yet he's worried about Steve's video, Rhonda's videos, my video, my lives and stuff, and then what he's doing. Sounds pretty obsessed to me.
And then I'm trying to work on my own video ideas. It's a lot, Rhonda. It is. You know, it's a lot. But I appreciate you. I appreciate the fact that you could be done. You could walk away from this and just be done, and we could never hear from you. I mean, I'd be okay with that. I would completely understand. The fact that you haven't, I want to tell you, I appreciate that. You know, this man did you wrong.
No, that's when she finally figured out that they were doing her wrong. You know, telling her she didn't have to be there or this, that, and the other. And, you know, basically they'd used her for all that they wanted. And that's when she started, because she didn't have time, you know, they weren't having her research anything. She started doing what she should have done in the beginning and researched me. Because once she found out that all this was a lie and stuff, is the only reason I've got these messages.
What he did to you was wrong. What Corey did to you was wrong.
At the moment, it wasn't wrong at all. And this proves it wasn't wrong. You know, she shouldn't have done what she done. Now, I forgive her and everything, and I feel for her and everything, because I didn't know her situation either. Her father's abuse and all that, you know. I didn't know that they played on her emotions and stuff and drug her in. And I wholeheartedly forgive that lady. I do, 1,000%. I try and forgive these people. But, you know, they just fed on her and her emotional state and stuff. And this stuff went way out of hand.
And I know you're not going to get, you know, maybe you should hashtag Rhonda, no justice for Rhonda. Maybe you should start a mission and go out here and, you know, no justice for Rhonda. You know, so, you know, Rhonda, we're gonna deal with this. We're gonna give back as good as we got, maybe better. I promise that. That's a promise that you have from me, Rhonda. That when I'm done, I will have given back as good, if not better, than what I got. And I will do everything in my power to make sure that you get satisfaction out of this also. I don't appreciate what Corey did to you.
But the thing is, Corey, me, no one would have done anything had him and Bryson, or Bryson, had done this. If he'd never showed up side of my motorhome and yelling and hollering at me, none of this could have ever happened.
Sickening. It makes me sick. It's easier to read shit about my own child than it is to read shit about you. You may not understand that, but you know, my daughter was a little tougher. My daughter could handle some shit. So can I. You know, you're a single elderly lady. You know, you're living by yourself, and bullying you. And anybody who supports somebody who makes comments like that, that's the thing. Jim's always, I'm a man and gotta be a man, and Corey ain't no man. There's not anybody that I'd call a man who thinks that making the threats that he made against you was manly. That's the most cowardly. That is the cowardly chicken shit.
Once again, that don't even involve him. It involves Rhonda and Corey. And I guarantee you, just like me, if they got together and talked for a minute, they would probably forgive each other, give each other a hug, whatever, and be done with it. Because Corey's a man like me, and if she talks to him the way she did me and explains all this, or hell, if Corey hears all these tapes and stuff, he'd probably, you know, send me a letter, tell her I forgive her or whatever. You know, Corey's a good man, a great man, you know, and I got a lot of respect for Rhonda. Back at that time, no. I called her a cunt, and I tried every way in the world to get that lady's name and get her to say it, because I wanted to get her in court. But she understands that, and she forgave me for that. And had she not understood or not forgive, how would I have these recordings?
I can't speak low enough about it, Rhonda. I can't. Jim coming after me because he thinks I did him wrong or believes I did him wrong or whatever, I can get that.
He admitted that he's done me wrong for years and years.
You didn't do him wrong. You called him out for being a pedophile. And I'm going to call him out for being a fucking pedophile.
Rhonda never called me out for being a pedophile, and she'd tell you that. The only one that's done that is Scott Winslow Albert. He made a page, and he took a shirt like this I was wearing. It used to say Freelance Galore. You can see he blacked it out, and he put I Touch Boys, and he made Facebook pages about it. So, yeah, you know, they've accused me of raping Monica Brown. They've accused me of being a pedophile. They just, I mean, you know, and that's why this is important, and that's why the FBI needs to get involved.
I'm just going to say it. Anybody who sits down the road from a school and hands pot stickers out to little kids, you're doing something.
10 years, 36 states, hundreds of cities. That's never, ever, ever happened. Ever. I don't have pot stickers to give out. At one time, I had some stickers. The Bongfather sent me some that I used to give out. Never given one to a kid, period. Never would. Unless, you know, it was with his parents and they said, can he have one or something? But see, he's trying his best to get her so upset at me and whatnot that she done what she done. And it's just terrible. Just done with lies.
He's 10 years older than me. He should know better. I'm sure he wouldn't want some old man talking to his grandkids on their way to school.
Depends on the age. Depends on the age of grandkid. If you got a 16, 17-year-old grandkid that wants to stop by for a minute and chat, I don't see any harm in that whatsoever. None whatsoever. Maybe you're not educating the children the way you should be or whatnot. But see, he's trying to make her think, you know, the grandpa. I'm a grandpa. I got 6 grandkids. They all love me. They expect me. But to hear him say it, my daughter or nobody loves me. But see, none of this stuff is any of his business. But he's trying to incite this lady. And that's why she hit me with her car and everything in Topeka. See, now everything's starting to make sense if you follow it from the beginning.
Just know, Rhonda, I know it's frustrating. But just understand that we're working on this. And I'm going to get some satisfaction. I'm going to get some satisfaction for me. I'm going to get some satisfaction for you. And I'm going to get some satisfaction for Steve and his family. So the only thing I need to do that, honestly, Rhonda, I only need one thing in order to make that happen and make my plan come through. I put a lot of thought into this. A lot of thought. And
it's that damn paper that I saw him wave that he's got from eBay. Figment of their imagination. The Confather or his wife, someone told him that, and he's just stuck and believes that. And it's never happened. But if they ever will file a warrant, we'll find out who done it at the eBay auction. I'd like to shake their hand on that part. And of course, I thank the good Lord at night, and hopefully I get to thank him in person. I know who ultimately did it, and that was the work of the good Lord above. Because this should have sold on the auction. The reserve was met and everything. Till some idiot got there and bidded it up to $30,000. Then I got a hold of eBay and whoa, what's up? You know, they sold the auction. They sent me the money back and everything. But I never said they told me who it was. I said they know who the IP address is. And they do. But they can't give me that. I never stated that. And why would I say Woody LePage? That's not a name. Never was. It didn't take a couple days to find out his real name. Yeah. All you had to do was go to Woody LePage on Facebook, and boom, there he was. He's Scott Winslow Albert. Look up the alarm company.
So far, it's the only plan that my girlfriend's okay with. And honestly,
a plan that his girlfriend is okay with. Once again, he implicates her. Damn.
Honestly, these guys should consider themselves lucky that the girl that they tried to put down is the one girl that's kept me on a chain for 3.5 years. I'm not on a chain anymore, Rhonda. Shirley, the point has been reached where Shirley has just said, I know you got to go do what you got to do, and I'm not going to ask you to play nice anymore.
Just admit it. And he admits in one of the tapes that her daughter is involved too. But according to him, out of his own lips, that, I ain't going to stop you. You got to do what you got to do there, buddy.
And she knows. she knows. I think she knew when Steve told me about you and sent me the screenshots of what Corey said. I think Shirley realized right then and there she wasn't going to be able to control me.
Still, once again, what's that got to do with me? That's mad at Corey and all. Corey did them screenshots. But had they not do this, Corey wouldn't have done that.
But I'm a smart man, and I'm a patient man. I'm a conniver. I'm cold and calculating. I don't rush in with my head down.
I'm a conniver, and I'm cold and calculating. Well, he never calculated on pissing Rhonda off and me getting these tapes.
I don't treat everything. I'm not a hammer that treats everything like a nail. You know, I have other skills. My brain, I have a better brain than that. So I have a plan. I just need that video of him accusing me of messing with auction. I know this is long. We just don't get to talk that much, and my brain goes crazy. I spend a lot of time by myself at work, and I have a very overactive imagination, a very overactive intellect. So I sit at work, and my brain goes crazy. So I get long-winded in these messages. I apologize. But I need the video of him making the original accusation about the eBay auction. I don't know where it's at. I can't find it. I don't know where it's at. I can't remember the date. And combing through hundreds of videos on four different profiles, 5 different profiles.
Combing through hundreds of videos, they still can't find it. And all of them, not just him, his old lady, Steve's old lady, and Rhonda, all searched for this so-called video. But that's when Rhonda started searching back and found out that everything they were telling her was a lie. If she would only research me before she done any of the stuff in Topeka, But now, someone's going to have to answer for all this.
Well, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, it's mind-numbing. It's mind-numbing. I wish all I had to do was sit in an RV and collect free money and make crappy videos about people that I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, I want to say thank you, Rhonda. I really appreciate it. I know you're trying to help, and it is a help. Okay, because there is something that's coming down the pipe that me and Steve are working on. And everything that you send me gives me more information, gives me more things. And I'll be honest with you, Rhonda, I don't care. I'm not trying to convince Jim that he was wrong. Under no circumstances will you see me trying to convince Jim that he was wrong. I don't care about that. He doesn't care about that. What I care about is finding people, like Steve. Steve got caught up in this, and he tells you that. He admits that. I got caught up in it, and I saw the video of you out there arguing with him. I felt bad for the man. He's this and that, and he got caught up. Bryson said the same thing. I got caught up. I didn't know it was going to end up like this. I get that. I completely understand.
Bryson didn't get caught up in it. Bryson was one of the main characters in it. But he came forward when he seen how bad they were screwing me over and stuff, said this ain't right. Come forward with a come to Jesus apology, and gave me $600 to help me get to my family. These people, they just keep spreading their lies and sticking to their story. And one day, 420 Jim will get justice.
But if we keep doing this, more people are going to come out. But so I need to find the people like Steve and let him know. Like, look at all these people. Like that Frankie Archuleta. He seems like a nice enough guy.
Just previous, he says how none of my people are the ones when this happened 8 years ago and whatnot, and I'm bamboozling people because nobody's there. It's funny that he mentions Frank Archuleta. Frank Archuleta's been here ever since I started this mission. Within 3 months of me ever hitting the road, Frank Archuleta's been on my Facebook since. You can always come over to my Facebook channel, and if I can get them on there and whatnot during my lives, you're more than welcome to ask them anything. I got more people than he knows that's been following me for way many years.
He really does. I think he works at Walmart or something, which tells me he's probably a kid. I don't know.
He does work at Walmart, but he's far from being a kid. He's a kid at heart. Good guy.
Younger guy. But he seems nice. He seems helpful, right? But he believes everything that Jim does and says because he doesn't know better.
No. Actually, Frank Archuleta knows me pretty well. We've met a couple of times. Heck, he sent me my thing to fill my propane bottle. He sent me an Alex. He sent me some pairs of pants back when my RV burnt. Yeah, he's been with me a long damn time. And if anybody wants to know the truth about me, yeah, why don't you contact Frank Archuleta and see if, what you think. I'm sure if you hit him up Messenger and whatnot, that he'd probably let you know.
Right. And Jim's made it so that his narrative is the only narrative, and that's what we're going to change. We're going to change. We're going to put out the right narrative. Because, see, you can't do that by yourself. And I can't do that by myself, and Steve can't do it. Steve's trying to do that by himself, and they're just like...
Steve was trying to do it by himself, but none of them can do it by themselves. Tell me he is not talking about a conspiracy right there.
And Jim just laughing at him on his video. But it gets under his skin, and you know that. Steve's getting under his skin, and that's the whole point, and we all know that.
The only thing that gets under my skin the last over a year, well, couple years, is the worthless piece of crap FBI department we had back then. Hopefully Trump's putting in new people, or new people come in. Because, the FBI we had before, they ain't worth a shit. Hopefully, and that's cool. Maybe they didn't hear about it. Maybe I'm wrong, and I'll apologize. But, hey, FBI, I know you all watch my social media, get people do whatever. He said on tape, you investigated and cleared him. Well, why don't y'all come talk to me? How come you never schedule an appointment with me? I'm 420jim.com. I'm easy to find right here on Facebook and TikTok. Come on, FBI. Let's get this shit show going. Come on, do your job. I beg of you. Do your job.
So Jim is kind of feeding into, excuse me, Jim is feeding into what Steve is doing, whether he knows it, whether he wants to admit it or not. Jim's doing everything that Steve wants him to do. I love that. So now it's my turn. Now it's my turn to make Jim and Corey squirm, if you will. I just need that one video.
So evidently they're taking turns doing it. Another conspiracy. But he still needs that video. Hey, is there anybody out there in the world that can help him with that video? He needs it desperately. Good luck. It don't exist.
So anyways, once again, I'm long-winded. I do want to say thank you, and I appreciate you. And let's keep this up. I am watching the videos. I am taking notes. And I am working on the implementation of my plan. Okay? And my plan is to deal with Jim and Corey at the same time. And I think I got that worked out. So other than that, I hope you're having a good day. Oh yeah, I did see him over there by the fair. He's sitting across from the state fair next to a dispensary in an empty parking lot, and he can't get a single person to stop by. Okay, that's Loserville to me. Well, just absolute Loserville. Complete Loserville. Loser TV. That's what we...
Hey, nobody want to cross the 6-lane highway to come over to me. I'm not a dispensary or nothing. I wasn't at a dispensary near the state fair. I was in a parking lot. But that's neither here nor there.
We need to call this LTV, Loser TV.
Yep, that was interesting.
That was it. So... I just thought that I'd put that one out there.
I hope you're doing well.
One of these videos.
Now that the court's out of the way, and
let me get this. Anyhow, we will have the number 7 coming up here before long, and then probably 8, 9, and 10. I thought it was in number 6 where he said he didn't believe in Jesus and stuff. I may be wrong on that. But one of these posts, one of these tapes, he admits how he don't believe in Jesus and this, that, and the other. And man, that's sad. I wish everybody believed in Jesus. He's my Lord and Savior. Hey, my friends, until next time, it's all about peace, love, and cannabis for all. One team, one dream, united we stand, and if we try, we can all get along. My fur babies, Jack and Lulu, love you. I love you. And the men above love you. Peace out.